I do honor thy father and mother, by the way. You know how I do that? Because first of all, I do share his in God's word, and plus I put God first. And plus, hey, I've been thankful for my mother, hey, for real. Says, why do you also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition? For God commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother, and he that curseth father or mother, let him die the death. But say whosoever shall say to his father or his mother, it is a gift by whatsoever thou mightest be profited by me. And honor not his father or his mother, he shall be free. This have ye made the commandment of God of non effect by your tradition. Ye hypocrites, well did Esaias prophecy of you, saying, this people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, and their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. And he called the multitude and said unto them, hear and understand, not that which goeth into the mouth defieth the man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, this defieth the man. Then came his disciples and said unto him, knowest thou that the Pharisees were offended after they heard this saying? But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father hath not planted shall be rooted up. Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. Then answered Peter and said unto him, declare unto us this parable. And Jesus said, are ye also yet without understanding? Do not ye yet understand that whatsoever entered in at the mouth goeth unto the belly, is cast out into the draught? But those things that which proceed out of the mouth come forth from the heart, and they defile the man. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murder, adultery, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. There are the things which defile a man, but to eat with unwashed hands defile not a man. So, hey, but like I said though, you know how I honor my thy father and mother? By getting into the word. And I'm here reading to you the scripture. And then, by the way, truth, action, and deed. Truth and indeed. Love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. And love thy neighbor as thyself. And love is more than just word and tongue. It's truth and indeed. So if you apologize, because hey, people don't want to own up to what there is and say they're sorry. If they ever hurt someone and try to downgrade. And regardless of what, they thinking they're in the right. They're not always in the right. They ain't holier than thou. Hey, with you own up to your mistakes and you apologize and you make changes and you shown it though, guess what? That means that you shown that and you repented, ask forgiveness. Hey, it shows that you love and you try and you continue. See, you don't see me fornicate. I'm not here with cheat on my wife, or I don't have do you see the wife near me or talking to another person? No. Do you see me really cheating on anybody? No, because I'm not into, what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. Do you see how I'm talking to others to reach out and stuff like that and everything else and all of that? Do you see that? Regardless, you gotta love your spouse through thick, ill, and sore, and so and so on. How you get in marriage, and do and exchange your vows and stuff like that. But you think, because you're in a relationship with somebody, you know what I'm saying? You think you just cheat and then, go on a rant with someone else? Maybe you should talk to the person instead of the person you with, and where did it come together? Or did you come together at all, or did you just use that person for your success? I mean, I'm over here, as days, and you look on end, you see that ain't nobody around me, but I mean, I try to make it home everywhere I go. So, but I'm not holding tricking anybody around. Do you see a lady kissing over me or anything like that? So, like I said, doing what you got to do and make, if you make mistakes, hey, people do that. And guess what? When you're really sorry, hey, you know what I'm saying? When you're really sorry, hey, and you mess up things in life, hey, guess what? You show, and guess what? But like I said, God is great. And no matter what, they try to do, you see that they will try to do anything to try to stop you from telling the truth and stuff. But like I said, people always will make fun of me, how, whatever it is. But hey, are you talking so low behind my back? Or whatever? You see how can I talk to somebody behind my back, or somebody's behind someone's back if I'm right in front of you talking on a camera? And people say, oh, he's on Facebook all the time. Am I really? If that's the case, then I can't be watching porn. First of all, I'm not fornicating, and I'm not, I'm just here running business and work what I have. And some, people need to understand. So me being false, no, I'm not being false. They're deceiving you. But you can see, you wanna, I'm not being false. It's talk about, loving, hey, I'm not bad talking to anybody. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people were thinking that you need a cuss to be a man. You gotta cuss. You gotta say this and that. So, okay, fine. Then there's sometimes I'll say, I get frustrated. I admit it. Okay, get over and done with. But guess what? Am I cussing now? Am I really cussing? No, not really. And plus, and when I do it, I usually say, oh, this is what people call me, or this and this and that. I mean, if you get someone frustrated and you get retaliated, you get for a reason. You just don't just do things and you think they could be calm all the time. Then you're looking for a problem. Me, I'm not looking for a problem. You have to come to me because look at all the videos. You have to come to me looking for a problem. I'm not looking for a problem. For real. And this isn't because someone, but it's real stuff. I mean, evidently you can see. Here, look. Ain't nobody around me. Look at the other videos. Ain't much anybody around me anyways. So you have to be looking for the problem because I'm right here to myself. I've been walking with God. Now, before you try to, beat me up, but try to, hey, before you can test someone, test yourself first. Self-control. Because I'm not caking on the phone. Hey. And testing, well, you got truth, action, and deed. I mean, before anybody can test me, show by truth and indeed first. What things am I doing of this world? But I'm not being lazy. No. I'm moving around, getting my foot in, and doing what I got to do, staying, whatever the case may be. Everywhere I go. But hey, I'm all ready. I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay because I'm not here hateful towards anybody. I'm now animosity. I love. Hey, catch me in the counter? Wasn't me. And then thinking on the sofa? Wasn't me. And in the shower? Wasn't me. Evidently, some people need to stop that thing that they're smoking. Maybe you unclog your brain a little bit. You gotta have the sober mind and be diligent, right? Keep a sound mind. Have a sound mind. I never told anybody to, hey. But like I said, either way it goes, I mean, you want to witchcraft me? Go right ahead. Go, I know that's what you're doing. It's heck hard, right? That's what everyone does. Oh, ooh, you like that? You like that one though? You like this? You like this all the time, man? But it's so funny, when you lose weight, it's gonna droop anyways, and it's gonna come back up. You see me doing exercise, walking, so yeah, but you gotta let me through the other way. But at least I'm I'm walking more than you think. You know what I'm saying? I do cardio and I do push-ups. I mean, heck, at least it's getting my body going, getting me pumping. At least I'm not being late. Look, I'm getting my cheekbones back. I'm not, that's what you want to speak. You want to speak all that stuff. You want to speak it. You want to manifest. Get that, huh? So you want to milk these, but you can't because guess what? First of all, I'm not a woman. I'm a man. You ain't getting milk out these juggers, bad boys. Hey, guess what? I don't have udders. And guess what? You know what else? No difference between animals and humans and stuff. We came from monkeys. Hey, look, before you get some shrooms out of a cow, treat them with respect first. Don't be cow tipping them. That's mean. You don't like to disturb your sleep or something. So don't cow tip. I'm not doing drugs. You know what I mean? You like to judge me a lot. But it's okay. Because, you know what? Cheer or chant. Hey, guess what? If they boo. Whatever. If they boo, yeah, woo, yeah, louder. Boo, woo, woo. Yeah, run around like a soccer goal. You know what I mean? So, yes. But I'm not the one calling you scam and pranking. Love you. I do. Hate you and animosity? Absolutely no way. For what? How can I hate you with any kind of animosity? For what? There's nothing to hate for. How? You understand me? You understand me? Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't need to do shape-shifting. I don't do none of that. I'm not monitoring who for what? We don't need you know what I'm saying? We don't do none of that. When? I rebuke you, monitoring spirits. I mean, hey, look, God didn't even need a camera. So, hey, but talking about personal relationship, I mean, I bet you I could beat you at a trust game. Oh, I want to be babied? Oh, is that what people, they could think can talk for me? Babied, or do I just think, hey, where's my date at? Are you going to pay for it? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? At least you can get that. I mean, tears all your eyes and stuff like that all the time. I'm like, I'm doing it. And every time I try to help, be like, oh, you don't do nothing. I'm like, what? Not just in my relationship. I've been helping out others too. You see? And then I get like, at least I need to be babied. Okay, that's what they want to think from me. And yeah, if you baby me, fine. I could be you be my sugar mama. Since you like sugar daddies, be my sugar mama. Hey, I'm doing what I gotta do. Where's my allowance, baby? Because, hey, you know what's so funny? You can't claim that you're, if you were talking about, having your money and your man's money at the same time. I mean, technicality, it's not your money. I mean, you have your money, but, hey, I can give credit's due if a woman works hard. But you can't be taking his money and your, for what? For what? And then you want protection. You see how you greedy, and you can, you see that? But then you chew him up and spit him out, the ladies. I'm not here to hurt you, but and plus, anyways, you show yourself and expose yourselves. Especially, a man grabs your pussy or whatever, vagina, whatever you want to call it, and randomly, and, and it's not it's whatever you want to call it these days. Some females call it pussy, some call it vagina. I don't know how you want to put it, but pussy, vagina, it's the same thing. Okay. Evidently, we already know. And God has he's not fragile. God is not fragile, I mean, yes, God, loves and cares, but you act like God is, just like, oh, he's going to get mad every single time. You really think that? Actually, God has a sense of humor, and he knows when things are out of line, and he'll let you know. But, like, every imagination, do you know how, and then that the case, then if that's the case, and, Santa Claus and stuff like that, how many times you'll be struck down and stuff like that? Or the talking Easter Bunny? Do you know how much deep crap you'll be in? Yeah, it's not right to talk about, Santa like that, because you know what? He has a right to be jealous. He's a jealous God, But, you can't be, why you talk something that consistently, and then you believe that lie, though, yourself. Especially the times we're in, though. It's not the same. It is not. Just like I said. And I'm not related to a bunch of politics, but when I did look at, and God knows this, when I saw the last two presidential debates, when it was Donald Trump first and Hillary Clinton, and, then the next one was Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and, or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? The two scenes looked more, the last one, with Joe, it was more darker. The other one's a little light, you know what I'm saying? And the scenes, it looked a little darker the second time. The American flags and the stage, but the other one looked a little bit more lighter. It looked a little bit different. And look at where we're in now. Like, I'm not like for instance in Halloween, like I said, when the pumpkins used to have smiley faces and stuff, right? I'm just saying, I don't do trick-or-treating. But look, it looked like it was funny and goofy looking. But as the years gone by older, it looked like it was like, more bloody and more gorier. You know what I'm saying? So you see the difference now? That's what I'm saying. It's like the times we're in. Hey, look at the things. It's totally different. You see what's coming? So you better be in relationship with God. Focus on loving each other. So, like I said, love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. Love thy neighbor as thyself. And to do that is more than just word and tongue. Love is just more word and tongue. It is truth and indeed, truth, action, deed. You'll have to do that. Hey, beloved, look, you want to talk about love, you have to, because in heaven you're going to be loving, because you ain't going to be no, ain't going to be no killing animals to get food, hamburgers from cows and whatever case may be. But, like I'm saying, every single time that you want to frustrate somebody because what they look like, or you want to downgrade them, but guess what? I'm not even gaslighting you to do that. I'm telling you, get in a relationship with God. First of all, it ain't about flesh and blood. Do you know anyone else too? You want to talk about something else too? You know, you when you get up, you'll be up in your glorious bodies. We rise up. So you think just because I exercise. You say, oh, I don't. You act like I never exercise. You act like that, and you keep throwing it, constant, boom, boom, boom. Let me ask you this: when did I do that to you? I've been in a gym before and showed you all this. I shared a whole bunch of even if you needed help, motivate you to read the Bible. I didn't force feed it. I let you go ahead and get into it yourself if you decide to. I let it out there for you to see and to look and read it. And I gave some Bibles out and pray for people. It's not like now I'm taking it from you. And I'm not going to. I don't forbid the kids to read the Bible. And guess what? We're going to see who really does. Try to, get people to stop. But it ain't going to be me. But like I said, as well, I keep it a balance. I wasn't ever a hater of your success by any means. And regardless of what, I see everyone wants to have do something like this. I know, or whatever, or maybe not. Maybe in agreement. But people are going live and ready to get going. Hey, I'll never try to stop people from seeing people's stuff. But hey, I never tried to stop people. But I know it's okay. But you can't shut me up. And I guarantee that because, see, I'm not a woman in church. Because every church I've been to, it wasn't struck down by lightning, now was it? Every church I step into, you seen what happened to LGBTQ. See, understand. I didn't bring no guns to church. I didn't even cause a scene up in church like that. So, I know you still not getting it. I'm not a woman. And you're saying I do this and this and that, but you're not getting it. I'm not doing this and that because who am I around? You say I do this stuff. You keep saying I'm doing this because I know you say, oh, you need to take your medicine, so I won't do it. No, it's like you want to do stuff. But you know what I'm saying, to stop. They made me stop doing this stuff. But, this and that. But you love me on certain terms and conditions, right? So that way, no, I'm not taking the mark of the beast. And I'm not going to do that vaccine stuff no more. No. Don't need to. There's no point. I'm not sneezing. I don't have no sickness. I'm not sweating. Look, I'm not coughing. Oh, yeah, so when you get a cough, so what? It happens. It's natural. You must be a dummy. If you cough once, like, okay, you choke on, hey, that's not good, dummy. Because I was in school, and guess what? They had no mask. Dummy. It's not good. You can't do I told you, it's a case of that. You sneeze once doesn't mean you have a flu, dummy. Retardo, ding da dong. Even dogs tell you to take off a mask. And the dogs even told you to take off the mask, That's the reason why, hey, look, you know why? Because even Denver, Colorado uh, thing was talking about the Antichrist with the mask. But and all of that stuff, the Satan's thing. I'm the one that told you to stop. You guys limit God. Because, see, I've been in the rain and still didn't get pneumonia. I know God is healer. Are you sure? You don't know? Or do you doubt God? Who doubts God? Why would you doubt God? Why? Why do you doubt God? How am I the devil? Hey, you know what? How am I the devil? How am I the devil? People say I'm the devil so much. You know what I'm saying? How would I be the devil? People say I'm the Antichrist. How? How? When I preach the gospel and tell you how, since we're in the springtime, they're almost springtime, February, March, April. Yeah, Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And guess what? God risen from the dead. The third day. He said, forgive them, Father, not know what they do. Let me tell you something. I've been doing it. So shut your mouth and hush it and zip it. Maybe if you will be slow to speak and swift to hear, and, you just be able to, just to, what you call it? You just blah and blah and blah. Just because you want to be upper hand, watch you can't be on the same level the whole time. Stop making it sound like I never said anything. So understand, everything I ever did and said, you just need to understand. I mean, I don't care what you say. I don't have to talk to everybody. Talk to God. That's what matters. So me and God fix something. That's a relationship between me and God, ain't it? So why you also judgment think you talk so much, but you really don't know? Because you're busy fluctuating on what my skin tone is like, or judging about a past you think you know, but you don't know. Evidently, we're in what? You see, I'm desperate, but I can't be desperate. You're more desperate than I am. Because guess why? You know why you're desperate? Because guess what? You want to tear me down so bad, and every time I try to speak the truth and gospel, you try to tear it down, or you try to get me to shut up and try to tell me to shut up for no reason. You telling me that what? You quit the point blame for me. You always want me to take the blame for you, whoever shooting these fit. You look for me to do every single thing. And hey, guess what? I've been that willing vessel. And I take it head on and I do it. But there's one thing about it, I'm not jumping over the cliff, though, to commit suicide. Okay? Here's the thing, though. Every time it goes to show you there that, hey, I'm that. I'm that, hey. And once you find out I'm not the Antichrist, the mark of the beast, and you'll find out that I'm not Satan, and you'll find out that, hey, then what else could I be? And you see, I don't do no witchcraft and people that came from Satanism, atheists, and you see, I don't have it. Then what does that make me? I heard I've been called Peter, but I ain't I've been called Peter. I also been called. I also been. People said they saw Jesus in me. They did, and I've been called Paul. I've been called this. I've been called that. But like I said, I made my mistakes and fixed it. It's called growing up. So what else you want? Hey, look, I give you addresses, locations, number, and you like to just play with the number and spam it. Stop wasting your breath and time. You got to start somewhere. Before you could claim me, you got to start somewhere. So when are you going to start? Let me know when you're ready to start. When you're ready to start. Because you start with everybody else. Okay, we got all that squared away. You said everything. Now let's come to me and what's going on? What did we come with? What's the conclusion, man? What's the conclusion? Just make it the right one. Because guess what? You see, I'm not doing the electronics, so you say, or the high-tech stuff. Have you realized that? Just saying. You know what I mean? But hey. You don't, you see eyes. Oh, you see that red. Oh, you know why there's sometimes red? Some people have, like, people do that witchcraft, of course. Everyone would tell you that. Even the atheists, that used to be with Satan. Now with Jesus, they'll tell you there's witchcraft that do that, monster spirits or whatever. And you see the witchcraft that do all that stuff. But as well, there's people that do sleep. Or, hey, if you get hit many times, evidently you get nerve damage as well. Evidently, I completed that. Like this, it stayed with me. Evidently, it stayed with me. And then I got from a while ago, a long time ago when I was in the group home, right here, you see that dent right there? I got stabbed with a pencil. Right here. And stuff, but that was a long time ago. Forgave that person. Whatever. But I'm just saying, I got that. There's hey. Oh, by the way, these right here. Remember that? A tap right there. You know what I'm saying? Right there. I've been attacked everywhere. So let me tell you something. This is way evident, and I've been in car accident and everything else. No airbags or anything. You say I'm this and that. People want to be a pilot so bad, but have no communication whatsoever. And could be a pilot so bad, guess what? Maybe I am the pilot. Whether you like it or not. Maybe I'm the pilot. Because I never shied away from anything and everything. Yeah, you have more money. Congratulations. That gets you so far. Because when it's crunch time, Margaret, hey, everyone, there's still, lines where, you got people to check out. But when everybody else has, self checkout, and the only way you could shop Understand where I'm coming from. This is stuff you gotta be ready because you see it already happening. So I'm telling you now, wake the freak up. You listen to Andrew Tate, right? Yeah, he must about some of y'all, but he and everyone else, they'll tell you wake the up, right? But yeah, don't say that word. But guess what? Either way it goes, wake the fudge up. Y'all need bars of soap in your mouth. All y'all need some hot sauce in your tongue. I'll drink a whole hot sauce if you want me to. I did it. I did some hot chips challenge. And even the bowl started burning. And I didn't need. Understand what I'm talking about here. You need to understand your problem is that you don't need a problem if you're not with me. If you ain't blowing me, if you ain't, hey, are you nagging in my ear? Why are you nagging in my ear if you ain't my wife? I mean, how many years do I have to go through that? How many? That goes for anybody, any woman. If you or man, because I've been through with men too. They nagged in my ear. And I'm single. So what does that make them? And I'm not here trying to be mean or mad, but dang, come on now. Come on, you nagging in my ear. Where's my brownie points? I don't need it from a man. Blow me one, a good one. Not on Zoom or whatever. I'm talking about real. I want to hear that smack. And it's more than just sex, but I'm just saying. So something. Yeah, it should give me sex anyways. Yeah, hey, why should I marry you? What makes you think you all this and that? Yeah, you can have this and that. What else? There's more than mid-tier list of things. I'm trying to tell you that. Are you ashamed of being around me? You love me so much, right? I made my changes on and off the phone, and guess what? I'm not live like I used to be all the time. This is just a video. That's where I got you all. There's a difference. I post when I feel led to. And I go through my stuff. But I don't always let my right hand be seen and say, oh, look at me, look at me. But just because you have your, and this ain't even hurt people. It's to wake you up. You want a better marriage? To have a good marriage, stop being angry at each other. Don't blame me. You want better, whatever. But no, I feel like, feel tug and pull. But yeah, but like I said, keep on coming at me. It's okay. That's cool. But keep going. Hey, it feels like that. Let me help you. But like I said, regardless. He goes, I feel like, I feel sometimes I'd be stung, and then I get kisses, a bunch of kisses too. And I have to get a whole bunch of different stuff. But guess what? I get stretches. I get this. I get that. I go through spiritual warfare. I pray for everybody. But like I said, to have a solid marriage, first of all, you got to start somewhere. Okay? You got to start somewhere. And stop being angry. You want to make it last? Put God into it. You want healthy kids? Don't have sex and with lust. As in, do it right. Because I don't want to have a Jezebel baby. You understand what I'm talking about. But like I said, if you ain't about it, about lovemaking, see, I got sex with you all day and handle that, but you ain't trying to, but I ain't scared of it. I just want someone to last. You know what I mean? And you're going to get right with the Lord. And you're going to show me something. Because guess what? You say I'm in the wrong path? No. Well, if I'm in the wrong path, that's funny. Because if I'm such in the wrong path, where and how? Because I think if I was such a wrong path, I don't think God will want me there. He doesn't deliver to the wrong door. So why do you think God will lead me to the wrong path? Evidently, God sees something that needs to be done on the other side besides me, on some other's behalf. And there's something that they want. If they want something so bad, they need to give me too. Because evidently people meet for a reason. So instead of hiding and procrastinating and whatever case may be, I think they need to hurry up the process because they need to, because if you could send Cash App, a text, or whatever case may be, if I say you could go ahead and do what you gotta do. Yeah, one day at a time, absolutely. Take my time, right? That's what he said. But there's sometimes where you know what, it's evidently you need a, because if I could get on 2 feet and make things, and you have cars and you have this and you have more, you guys talk more amongst each other than but I've done my part, your turn, and you can't do it yet, there's something's up with you. Hurry up. Stop procrastinating. It's not rushing, but evidently it's time to do your part. Bases loaded. Saves on me. I'm waiting for you. So get it done now. You act like it takes, no. It's now. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, no doubt, you work hard. Absolutely. I never took that away from y'all. But when it comes down to it, you know what I'm saying, doing things you gotta do, I did my part. I'm waiting now. I'm not here supposed to be waiting. No. It's time we get this done now. If people could have 3 shows, how many shows in one day? Then you could do it now. Stop procrastinating. You feel me? You fly in airplanes. And how many trips can you take in one day? You guys know more, right? So what's the, you see, you do these weird nonchalant calls. Get things done now. It doesn't take long. Get it done now. Like I said, God is a right now God. Get it done now. It always talk. That's like that has nothing to do. This calling and stuff like that, scam thing. That's not getting stuff done. That's wasting time. wasting breath. You know where I'm at. You know my number. Yeah, you know my number. But let's stop hiding the fake phone numbers and get it done now. Come here. Actually, come here together on live with me. Let's do a video together. Okay? Come on. Let's get it done. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Come on. I'm waiting. Whatever it is, come on. You said it was part of the process. No, the process is you need to do something now. That's part of the process, is to get it done now. That's part of the process. It's now. I'm not the one procrastinating. Man, like Roman Reigns said, kids, you know, especially adults need to take their own advice too, by the way. Stop procrastinating. I'm not procrastinating or hesitating. I've been going at this. There's people just like to throw me off. A lot of times I have to keep coming back and coming back. Yeah, I had to sacrifice some things. You know, like not sacrifice something, but just like stop it. I don't want to call it sacrifice, but I mean, or that's what people like to call it. But whatever it is, I had to put that down and do something else. You understand what I'm talking about? There's plenty of things I wanted to do. But every single time it was slap down, slap down, slap down. You understand? I don't care what someone else wants, you know, whatever. They ain't going to get what they want all the time. They don't get what they want all the time. It's my turn. People say, oh, this is how it's done. No, you're going to listen to me now. Everyone said, this is how you did it. Last time I checked, it wasn't doing me any help-wise good. You feel what I'm talking about? It's my turn. I gave people opportunity and they got no, and I heard that conversation being held many times. Yeah, I thank you for the help, but there's sometimes when you keep on offering the same old, it just didn't work out. I was doing it, but no, it doesn't do for some people. Understand what I'm saying is now my turn. Okay, guess the last time, wait, I listened to that stuff. Look what happened to me. I'm thankful for the situation, but look, I mean, like that, you remember? This, remember? Last time that I checked. You know, hey, listen to that. Hey, guess what? I'm not playing loud music or anything like that. I'm just saying about everybody. Well, everybody's so about this still, about this. They play more. Let me give you another thing. They make more loud slams or loud sounds more than I do. Because even that time come, you know, people make music so loud and amp it. But guess what? Don't bother me, man, one bit. Just like fireworks, 4th of July. You know what's weird, though? Here's the thing about it. I want to tell you one more thing before I go. For people that have hard of hearing, like, you know, problem with the ears, right? If they can't hear, but they said noise. How does noise bother you if you can't hear? And you're playing fireworks, and then you got, and this goes for anybody. You got a whole bunch of people that say that, but then they play fireworks though, or people play loud rock music. You know, and stuff like that. I mean, it just go out and party. I mean, I'm just saying, it goes for anybody in life. It makes no sense. Everywhere you go, you're gonna have a lot of people do complain about every little thing, but it's so funny. Every little thing you say, I did or done, do or whatever, makes no sense. Hasn't for many years. Make it make sense. Because guess what? Even though this, you know what I mean? Do you see that? I don't know where where it's been, you guys. You know you're talking about like that. If you see it, like, do you see I too? As well. You see I, right? But I'm not here trying to make you look at everything I do, but look at that. Make it make sense. But I can see I blow fuse out of people though in life. But like I said, I'm not the one that's, that's like I say. Well, God bless you. But yeah, like I said, to have the relationship, you got to start somewhere.